We look at people that have these explosive moments in their faith, and we're like, wow, God really moved right there. God showed up in that really hard time, and then God did this huge thing, and those stories are incredible. But we often forget that God shows up in the mundane moments too. And for the people that don't have those explosive moments, it's hard to reconcile your own faith with those people's faiths, because you're like, well, I haven't had that moment. Does God care about me in the same way? Does my faith matter as much? Does my story affect anybody else? My walk with Jesus has been slow. Growing up, I didn't really have an idea of what a faith was. There was church, and church was serving. That's how my faith was lived out for a long time. I spent my whole life knowing about God, and I feel like just in the last year or two, I've begun to know God. And it's not a process that I can really define clearly. It's not something that happened overnight. It's not something that even happened through a specific event. For me, the difference was gaining some perspective on how God has been in my life the whole time, even though I didn't really see it and oftentimes didn't believe it. Now, I think there's been enough distance in my walk with Jesus that I can look back and begin to see some milestones of changes in my own heart that I'm just barely beginning to see and focus. Every time you're obedient, He shows up. And you just have to be expectant that He is going to use those moments where He shows up to change your heart.